The AllStar app, the #1 app in the business. UFC, Bellator, One Championship, PFL, and more. Get the app right now. Link in description.
All right, man. UFC debut January 14th, Las Vegas. It has been quite a few months, man, since we heard that you got signed to the UFC. What took so
Yeah,
long to get you booked?
man, I was just getting better. I'm still a young fighter. I'm young, trying to gain experience in this new sport that I started. So really just that and getting everything else set up.
How many months or years has it been since you turned pro to this point?
I'm pretty sure it's only been like 2.5 years overall. Like now, yeah.
Is that pretty insane to you that you've signed with the UFC in 2.5 years?
Yeah, it's pretty wild, but I think I'm ready. I think it was time for me to get a step up in competition.
For sure. So, like, exactly where do you feel like you are at in your career right now? Do you feel like you're still in that developmental stage where you're still trying to find the perfect style for yourself? Or do you feel like you're in that prospect stage where you know what your style is and you just need to show that in the octagon?
I definitely know what my style is. I just need to gain experience. That's all. But yeah, I definitely know what I'm good at and what I intend to do.
And you said you took some time and to get better. And where do you feel like you needed to get better before you made your debut?
I just think I need to be better everywhere. I mean, my grappling's top notch. I think it can be better. My grappling, my cage grappling, just being everywhere. And being able to do all of them at the same time.
Did you decide to maybe bring somebody in, or like a certain training partner to come in and help you with that, or
I got plenty of training partners. That's just on me gaining more time. I think my whole fighting career is only like 3 years total. So, um, just gaining more experience. You know.
and also your fight time as well is not very long, right? Maybe
Yeah,
if you
exactly.
combined it all together.
Exactly. So like we're just I try to get that experience in the gym as much as I can. We try to simulate live situations and stuff like that. So, um, I mean, I'll be ready to go, but I definitely think I can be levels better.
Daniel Argueta, he competed on Tough 29. He also has a fight in the UFC already. What do you see in him and his style of fight?
Yeah, he kind of has the same style as me, man. He's a grappler, lots of forward pressure. Um, so I think it's a good matchup. Actually, I've always actually wanted to fight another fellow wrestler, so we're ready to get down.
Yeah, a lot of people when they break this fight down, they do say that you guys do have a similar style with the wrestling and the grappling. But what do you feel like separates you from him?
I just think my grappling's better overall. I know he wrestled D2 college and stuff, me as well. But I've wrestled my whole life. I've wrestled thousands of matches, and I don't think anyone really in the world can out wrestle me. Anyone that's anywhere near my size.
What makes the MMA grappling different? Because like people they wrestled in college or they competed at the world championships. There's like different levels to it, but it doesn't seem like every wrestler becomes a good MMA wrestler.
Yeah, so I mean, my style actually transferred to MMA grappling really well. I didn't enjoy college wrestling because I felt like it like kind of hindered some of my best attributes. So once I got to MMA, you know, my grappling just took levels. It got levels better, and yeah, it's just different, man. It's a different style than college wrestling.
Is this fight at featherweight or at bantamweight? I'm trying to find it.
Is it?
It's confusing.
Yeah, this one's at featherweight.
Was the plan to go to bantamweight?
Yeah, I want to go to bantamweight. I got to get out to the PI and get the nutritionist out there, talk to them, and make sure I can make it. But I should be able to. I just need the extra help to get there.
And with your opponent Daniel, man, he's had one fight in the UFC, right? So most people will look at that performance and kind of gauge him. What did you see in that fight against Damian Jackson?
I mean, he's got good cardio. He's not going to go away. You have to take things from him. He's not going to give you anything. Um, but I felt like Damon didn't really put out a whole lot of offense on the back. But I don't know if that was his game plan. It's just to hold on to the back or what it was. But Damon did a good job controlling him, and I think I can do the same thing.
We've spoken in the past, and you're known to be doing your camps at Glory. How much did you do of this camp at Glory MMA?
Shoot, probably half of it, I would say.
And why did you decide to take the other half somewhere else?
Man, you know what's going on, man. I gotta have training partners, so there's no training going on back home, so I needed to find somewhere else to go.
Okay. Oh, okay. So most of the fighters that you usually train with are not there anymore? Is that the situation?
Uh, the UFC fighters aren't allowed to be there, as far as I know. So uh, I'm not allowed to be there and compete per the UFC's um, rules. So pretty much, I had to leave.
And where did you decide to go?
I'm out at Factory X in Denver right now.
Okay, okay. And what was the connection there with Factory X?
I just knew a couple people on the team out here, and knew Montoya is a good coach. So I needed a coach, needed some good training partners, and that's what I came and found.
Was this the first time going out there?
Yeah, it was my first time coming out here.
How how has the elevation been?
It was rough the first couple days, man, but I adapted pretty quickly, and it's nothing now. It's nothing.
Doing your camp there, what has been something that you really enjoyed that kind of stuck out to you over there?
Yeah, definitely. So there's some awesome people on the team. They welcome me here with open arms. Coach Montoya, he's a great coach. He has an amazing eye for the sport, and also I got to spar in a cage, which we didn't have back home. So that also helped me out a lot as well.
Who were your main guys that were helping you?
I was training with the Yusuf Zalal, Brandon Royval, all the UFC guys out here, Jacoby Jones, everybody. Jump in with everybody.
And in your pro career so far, you've never went past the first round. So, do you expect the same in your debut, or do you think otherwise, like something different will happen in this fight?
I'm gonna be ready for anything, but I think I can get it done in one.
There you go, man. January 14th, UFC Fight Night in Las Vegas. Isaac, appreciate the time, man. Everybody go in the descriptions, download the AllStar app. We'll see you in the Apex, man. Thank you so much for the time.
Yeah, thank you, brother. Appreciate it.